to another episode of As Real As It Get.
Greetings, people. Welcome. Now, we could talk about that Jeffrey incident here. And listen, this situation right here, it don't sit right with me at all. A man is out on Sunday night with his woman. He gets attacked by a group. Not one, not two, a whole group. And somehow, he is facing charges. Make that make sense? From what we know, he was at a party, things escalated, and he ended up being attacked by multiple individuals. In that moment, he disarmed one of them, and shot is fired. Now, the question becomes, what was that? Self-defense, or was it a crime? Let's talk facts. In Jamaica, self-defense is recognized by the law. If your life is in danger or you're facing serious harm, you have the right to defend yourself. But here's the issue. The law says the force you use must be reasonable and not excessive. On top of that, Jamaica leans towards the idea that if you can retreat, you should. So now, I want to ask yourself this. If you're being attacked by a group, do you really have time to calculate reasonable response? I want to answer that in the comment section. This is where it gets frustrating because on paper the law sounds fair, but in real life it can put regular people at the disadvantage. You're outnumbered, under attack, fearing for your life, and you still have to worry about whether you are defending yourself. Right away, that no sound like protection to me. That sound like hesitation, getting people hurt, and this is why many people feel the system is outdated because the law expects you to stay calm, think clear, and make perfect decisions in a moment where your life is on the line. That's not how survival work. No, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying every situation is self-defense. No. That's for the courts to decide. They're going to look at everything. What led up to it, what actually happened, and whether the force was truly necessary. But one thing I will say is, if someone is surrounded, attacked, and fighting for their life, the question shouldn't just be, why did he shoot? The real question is, why was he put in the position in the first place? And at this man understand it with Jamaican justice system because oftentimes we see many videos of wealthy fucking people, wealthy people that live uptown with their firearms that shot and killed someone, and for some strange reason, those stories always get swept under the rug. Them in the media for 2 days and then just magically disappear. One family I bury somebody, and then the next family sit down somewhere a drink, and I have a warm time with dear. Why? Because them have the financial resources and the politician them in a them pocket to help them get them out these situations. But if you are a poor man or a middle class man living in Jamaica, want you understand one thing. You are not above the law. If you're a poor man in a Jamaica or a middle class man in a Jamaica, understand say the laws does not require no, let me change that. The laws is for you to follow. Because you're not in that financial bracket. You're not in that in that politics circle. So many times we've seen where licensed firearm users have used deadly force in less severe situation than Jeffrey's situation, and they got out of it. They was found not guilty, not charged, no nothing. So what is the difference with the youth situation? He was attacked by more than 3 men. That's considered a group. When do you think this young man is gonna stop to find time to think clearly or wonder if his life is in danger when clearly he was not the aggressor in this situation? Make that make sense. That don't make no type of sense to me. This man was clearly provoked and defended himself. What if this man did not defend himself? and lost his life behind the situation. But this man stood up and defended himself and still is being charged with all sort of charges for defending himself. So now tell me, what is this justice system? What the justice system here at Jamaica really depend on what them a do? Because none of this make no type of sense to me. And again, oftentimes we've seen where the upper class and the upper echelons them use for them like a firearm in a deadly force will show up on video. And some strange reason, those videos always get swept under the rug. You don't see those videos circulating online for long. Why? Them just magically disappear. But no, I guess if you not rub shoulders with certain people, them are gonna throw you under the jail. Never in the jail, under the jail them are gonna show you. So fuck self-defense then. People for just stand up and make people abuse and hurt them. And move to them in the most violent way and just let it happen. Life does not work that way. Down to even the police forces we see a lot of times using serious aggression from minor situations like a traffic ticket. People hustling, trying to feed their family, throwing their stuff on their stall on the ground and stepping on it. Boxing people. We've seen video circulating where a soldier man boxed down a pregnant woman in Jamaica. What happened to those stories? Why is those stories not getting highlighted? But no, you have this little young youth that's defending himself. A law-abiding citizen that's defending himself. Because a group of gun bag, a group of emotional gal, cause I know man them there, in their feelings and attack this young youth. And this young youth defended himself and now he's facing charges. You can't make this thing up. People, you can't make it up. You can't make it up. I swear. Let's just keep Jeffrey in our prayers and hope for the best for him. And no, we don't want to see any one of these young men in jail. But guess what? Javi and his little emotional girl group that they par with need some discipline behind this because it's not right. Not right to see people pick me and raise on until people pick me and think it's okay. Life does not work that way. And Jamaica need to clean up on a nasty, dirty fucking system we wanna have where if you're not rich or wealthy, if you're not wealthy, not even rich, if you're not wealthy, you don't have a fair trial in nothing that you do. You don't have a fair chances when trying to find a job. You don't have a fair chances at all in society if you're not in certain bracket and certain class of people. And this is where a lot of the fucking corruption start. But that's how we have to do. That's how to sit back and watch as these stories develop. Welcome to another episode of As Real As It Gets. Bless up on yourself.